Hi, and welcome to Teaching Online. This is Module 8, and in Module 8, I'm going to go over an easy way to create recordings of your lectures for class. So, the best tool I have found is this Screencast-O-Matic, which you can find at screencast-o-matic.com. Now, this is a tool that makes it easy to record a lecture. It basically records what's on your desktop. So this is my desktop, and if I go to electronic Blackboard and I go into a course and I want to pull down a document, or describe an assignment, or pull down a document and open up a PowerPoint, and let's see, I can pull down a PowerPoint here. On the PowerPoint, I can start discussing the PowerPoint just like I would do in class, and this needs to be resized a little bit. All right, this is the okay, and you could resize the screen if you wanted to get it to fit the video a little bit better. So I have my learning objectives, and I can kind of start discussing just like I would do in class, bring up my PowerPoints, but I'm not limited to only PowerPoints. If I wanted to go into Excel and then start talking about some equations in Excel, I can open up Excel, have some numbers and some, I could create a formula in here as I'm describing the formula, create that. I could also, in Screencast-O-Matic, they do give you a drawing utility. So I could turn that, on, and I could, I could draw. And with this, you can get what's called a pen mouse. And a pen mouse, I'm using a regular mouse, which is a little bit more harder to control. But if you get a pen mouse, which I'll show you what that is in a minute, you can, even write on top of any of your documents, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and kind of, do sort of like a chalkboard. If you're in, let's see, let me erase that. If you're in, let me get out of Excel. You could use Word as a template, or even just, any file you can draw on top of. So it's a very good tool inside of Screen-O-Matic. So if you're doing, maybe you want to emphasize a point in your PowerPoint, or maybe you want to add another bullet down here to talk about. So there is an overlay drawing tool in Screen-O-Matic that you could use as well when you're talking about something. You may want to, pull up Blackboard, and in Blackboard you may want to highlight something, or say, this is the button you want to click this button, download this file. So you can make this. Again, I'm using a mouse to control the pen, but you can create what's a pen mouse, which I'll show you what that is in a second. Hold on. Okay, so let's take a look at what a pen mouse is. And this is a pen mouse here, and it gives you the ability to write more like a this is just one example, to make it more like you're writing and less like using a mouse. It makes the pen on the videos look a lot cleaner, a lot smoother. I like this pen mouse a little bit better because you actually hold it like a pen. That's just the mount. So this is more like a actual pen that you would hold, and then you can kind of manipulate it more like a writing implement. So when you're drawing on top of your PowerPoints or whatnot, it looks a little bit more realistic. So let's go back to Screencast-O-Matic. So here is a quick and easy to learn tool to create videos. So on this, they have their own videos here where you can kind of get an idea of the product. So now there's a free version, but I would suggest going pro. And in going pro, you get all of these features, which I included. There's no watermark, so they do put a watermark on the free video. You get unlimited space, unlimited length. If you use the free videos, it's only up to 15 minutes. So you would want to use the Grow Pro version, and it's only $15 a year, or I think it's $29 for 3 years. And you get the editing tools, the scripting tools, screenshots. So they give you a bunch of the draw and zoom while you're recording that I was just showing you before with the draw tool. So I highly suggest paying the money to get the pro version of this. Let's see, need pro version features for your faculty or staff. So there's even an educational version where for 10 computers for $9 a month, actually 1 month free. So they do have some institutional, you talk to your, whoever makes those decisions on your campus about if you want your campus to pay for this, or like I do, I just pay for it individually rather than asking my campus to pay for it because it was just more convenient that way. So you could do it. It can be done directly online by starting to record, and it can just sort of as a add-on to your browser, or you can also download. Let's see here the difference between the free and the pro. That's why I suggest getting the pro. It's really gives you all the features you need to create and edit videos very quickly. So you just click on Start Record, or you could download and install their program, which I recommend. I think downloading and installing makes it a little bit more fluid, a little more easier to work with. So once you start a recording, it's easy. It just basically records just like anything you have on your desktop. You can manipulate it with a draw overlay, and then once you're done recording, you can either save it as an MP4 file that you can upload to Blackboard, or you can upload directly to YouTube. And you would have to create a YouTube channel to do that, so you can upload directly to YouTube and then have students work from YouTube. So I do recommend, I do create and upload videos directly to YouTube. For example, here's my YouTube channel, and on my YouTube channel I have playlists. So here's a playlist for my investment class, and these are my investment videos. They're all together in one playlist, so students can see the class in order from all the chapters. And I just, I usually start off in Blackboard, and then I move forward to here I'm discussing things in Blackboard. These are assignments. I'm talking here. I'm telling my students how to use a team assignment, and I'm showing them where to find files, and then going over, I guess, some specifics. Oh, this is the introduction to the course, and then later on videos will be lectures. So it's a very simple way for me to organize and post all my lectures at once, and every student can use YouTube, can work on any platform, any device. It's just very easy. Other faculty sometimes create the MP4 files down and upload them to Blackboard and place them in a content folder for students to watch. Playback on that could be challenging for some students if they're not using a PC. So that's why I usually recommend setting up YouTube, which is fairly easy and self-explanatory. Now, the Screencast-O-Matic, they do have a help area. So in the help area, they have individual videos for editing tools, help videos, premium hosting, other scripts. So if you click on help videos, here is where I'm going to refer you to understanding how to get started with this tool, how to use a microphone and recording levels, how to record system audio, how to download the Screencast-O-Matic and install it in your PC, how to draw and zoom while recording. I kind of went over that a little bit before. The draw and zoom tool, using a webcam or recording. If you want to have a webcam active and have your picture, and so they put your picture sort of in the corner of the video. Basics of the screen recorder, publishing the Screencast-O-Matic to the web, uploading to YouTube, which I suggest. They have a nice video on that. Publishing to the Google Drive, if you want to save it to Google Drive for students to access. I know in our campus we have Google Apps, so all our students have Google Drive and we can share a folder with them. Save to a video file if you want to save to MP4. Advanced recording controls. selecting multiple recordings and combining them, differences with the Mac menu bar if you're using a Mac or a Windows system tray, keyboard shortcuts, locations, captures, all sorts of any type of help you can need with this tool. They've already gone and created a video. Now, an important one to talk about here is authorizing YouTube upload. So in Screencast-O-Matic, to upload to YouTube, you have to have a YouTube account. And in your YouTube account, you must also, I think you have to verify your account to post videos greater than 15 minutes. And that is something that's also very beneficial. Hold on one second. Okay, so I highly suggest looking over these YouTube files directly through Screen-O-Matic's help. So if you go to the help title here menu for Screencast-O-Matic and you click on help videos, you can get all these videos. Now in YouTube, I'm going to link this YouTube video on uploading videos longer than 15 minutes to YouTube. So I'm going to add this to our online teaching. So now that video, so that's the great thing about your when you have your playlists, you can add other videos into your playlists. So for our online teaching, I've made a playlist with our module. So I'm going to put module 3 first. And then this is going to be module 8, and underneath module 8, when I'm done recording, I'll put it in my playlist, and then below that I'll also have upload videos longer than 15 minutes as part of this module. So here I'm actually, not only am I showing you, I'm living the example by creating a YouTube playlist under my YouTube channel for the content of this online learning course that you're involved with right now. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I suggest you go to Screencast-O-Matic, download the software, start watching the help videos, and try and craft your first video and upload it to YouTube as a test. Now, I know what some of you are saying, oh, but my video is going to be public and everybody's going to see my wonderful content for free and I don't want that. I understand, and the great thing about YouTube is that you could set passwords on your videos. So these passwords you can give your students so only your students can view them. You can set your videos to be private or non-listed, so nobody else can view them unless you provide them a link and a password. So there are protections on YouTube to protect your content so it's not massively open to the world if you're worried about that. And if you really still don't trust YouTube, you can always, like I said, download the videos to MP4 and then add them to Blackboard as a file. Okay, that's it for today's video. I'll see you next time for the next module. Take care.